Hello again, everybody. I trust you had a great Father's Day weekend. Welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. And I'm Dave Reynolds. I'm sorry, am I understanding this right? Did Chris Bosch get killed off in Game of Thrones last night? Is that how that worked, or am I confused? Yeah, that's just silly, isn't it? The San Antonio Spurs used their precision execution and selfless style to complete a redemptive run to their fifth NBA championship with a 104-87 victory over the Miami Heat last night. I love this team, built around the talents of many instead of the charms of just one or two. Congratulations to San Antonio Spurs. Well played. Also, congratulations to the Los Angeles Kings. Whoa, what a hockey game. Alec Martinez scored 14:43 into the second overtime as the Los Angeles Kings won the Stanley Cup for the second time in 3 years with a 3-2 victory over the New York Rangers in Game 5 on Friday night. Congratulations to the Los Angeles Kings. Well, this is absolutely great news. Former F1 driver Michael Schumacher is no longer in a coma and has been transferred from a hospital in Grenoble, France, where he had been admitted after a skiing accident last year. Michael has left to continue his long phase of rehabilitation. That's according to his manager, Sabine Kem. He will continue his recovery at the University Hospital in Switzerland. Officials there confirmed that Schumacher was admitted, but gave no further details about his current condition or treatment. Schumacher, 45, suffered a severe head trauma in a skiing accident in France on December 29, 2013. A seven-time world champion whose F1 career ended in 2012, Schumacher has been in a coma since early January. A French prosecutor investigating the accident said that speed was not a reason for Schumacher's fall. Get well soon, Michael Schumacher. Sad news out of Hollywood today, and I personally feel as though a huge chunk of my youth has passed away. Kasem, the radio personality who rose to fame with the music countdown shows American Top 40 and Casey's Top 40, passed away yesterday. He was 82. It's been a media circus the last little while. Shortly before his death, a judge ruled that his daughter, Carrie Kasem, against the wishes of Casey's wife, Jean, could begin end-of-life measures, giving her the authority to withhold medication, food, and fluids from her ailing father, who suffered from a form of Lewy body dementia. Unfortunately, now the real crazy begins, I think. Rest in peace, Casey. Your feet are off the ground, and you are ever closer to the stars. All right, this is kind of fun. Guided by a few clues from Twitter, New Yorkers made their way to Central Park on Saturday and started searching for money, planted there by hidden cash. It's the scavenger hunt craze that made its New York debut this weekend. Masses of cash seekers were there, and some walked away with an envelope containing a $50 bill or more and a silver dollar worth $23. Dozens of other New Yorkers found the same prizes hidden in Central Park in Manhattan and Prospect Park in Brooklyn, all part of a movement born last week in San Francisco as a kind of a social experiment for good. Jason Busey, who's a California real estate investor, said he's one of several people behind Hidden Cash, described the giveaways as a fun way to give back to the community. He encouraged people who find cash to pay it forward. So far, he said, many have responded by spending the cash on coffee, groceries, or gas for others, or by helping the homeless and charitable causes. I like it! All right, staying with the World Cup for just a sec, it's underway to great sporting success. Nobody can argue that. Now, the social success part of the World Cup, not so much. To wit, this photograph right here, taken by photographer Edimar Suarez during the Brazil versus Mexico match in the 2013 FIFA Confederations Cup, highlights the main reason why Brazilians are so furious about hosting this tournament. There's a homeless woman eating something inside a dumpster because she's so poor, while people are going to watch an expensive football match. That's explained by Reddit user Acronopio, who posted the image. I've seen that scene many times in my life in Brazil. That's the problem. I think this should be a high priority problem. Instead of spending a lot of money with stadiums, hotels, and other expenses that no one will use after the World Cup, the 2014 World Cup has cost Brazil a whopping $11 billion. And as many have noted, the money rarely results in any economic benefit for the country. Don't get me wrong, I love the World Cup, but Brazilians say that the money would have been better spent elsewhere. I agree. Perhaps Brazil is not ready to host the World Cup. Perhaps they have more pressing issues to deal with. And perhaps that $11 billion could have been better spent on social infrastructure, schools, and hospitals. Just my 2 cents. All right, speaking of World Cup stupidity, if there's one thing English soccer fans love more than soccer, it's cocaine. The problem is, fans up and down the country might have a tough time catching a buzz during the World Cup thanks to an unprecedented coke drought. Now, traditionally, the tournament is a boom time for dealers, and you'd expect a combination of sunny weather and games that potentially won't finish until 3 a.m. local time to fuel demand among all-day drinkers who don't want to fall asleep in public. But a string of international and domestic drug busts has led to a shortage just as the tournament gets underway. The fans, by the way, are just taking a lead from the players, however. Why do they call them football clubs? It's because there's booty dancing and cocaine at every practice. Hey, do me a favor, please follow me on Twitter at @TheDaveReynolds. I saw The Big Fat Stone, that's the new movie from actor-director Frank D'Angelo last night, and I predict some huge accolades and awards for this film. Not going to be a spoiler, but wow, I totally did not see that ending coming. Thanks for watching today. Back tomorrow. This is how a relatively quiet neighborhood in Brazil sounds when the Brazilian team scores a goal in the World Cup. It's because there's booty. Oh man, 4 words. A 3-2 victory over the New York Rangers in Game 5. Oh.